Hey guys, my name is Amy North, and today I want to share with you the do's for having the perfect first date. Before I jump into it, I want to start by saying it's important that your energy reflects what you hope for in a relationship. For example, if you're looking for a fun fling, then you should be flirty and promiscuous. If you want something more serious, then you should make a point to really get to know the guy you're with. That's not to say that you have to directly let your date know that you're looking for a long-term lover, but instead it's all about your energy. Regardless of what kind of romance you're looking for, though, to make him want you, it's important that you're happy, open-minded, and confident. When you nail this attitude, you'll be radiating sex appeal and admiration. Now, on to the do's. Do number 1, prepare yourself for the date. So we've all been late or rushed for something, whether it was work, social event, or family gathering. The frantic feeling you get is stressful and overwhelming. You don't want to approach your date the same way, because no matter how well you try to hide it, he'll be able to see the chaos you're feeling. Instead, take time to relax beforehand. Do whatever it is that puts you at ease, whether it's yoga, a cup of tea, a long walk. Simply getting into a calm mindset will make all the difference. In order to fit in this extra time, it's important that you make a schedule for yourself. Say an hour to shower, do your hair and makeup, another half hour to get dressed, to pack your purse, whatever works for you. Just be sure to give yourself an extra half hour leeway. You never know when disaster will strike, and that buffer zone can save your butt. Do number 2, choose the right outfit. You may think, first date, I need to look amazing. But if you wear a little black dress to a laid-back pub or a movie, you're going to look out of place. Not only that, but you'll also feel uncomfortable, which will show and make him uncomfortable too. Instead, dress for whatever it is you're doing and wear something that you know looks good on you, but won't stop you from being cool and collected. To save you from stressing out, choose your outfit the night before. Make sure it's clean and ironed, and if you're into accessories, set those aside too. My last pro tip on this, always have a backup pair of nylons. Do number 3, put your phone away. This may sound obvious, but so many of us are obsessed with routinely checking our phones every so often. Doing this on a date is a major deal breaker. Have you ever tried to have a conversation with someone who's glued to their phone? It's rude and frustrating, isn't it? Instead of showing him that you're more into what's online, be present and leave your phone until after you've said your goodbyes. Sure, it can be tempting to not check into the hottest new nightclub on Facebook or snap a photo of your gorgeous meal to post on Instagram, but seriously, hold off, even if he's doing it. Do number 4, choose the right environment. How often do you hear of people going on a date or for dinner and a movie? All the time. Instead of following the same old song and dance, or in this case, dinner and a movie, make an effort to plan dates that you can both enjoy. That said, this doesn't mean that you should put down his dinner plans or suggest you change them for your brilliant ideas. This more so goes if he's open to your input beforehand. Doing something fun like dancing or playing pool will create a positive emotions, and don't forget, laughter is the best kind of tension killer. Do number 5, be decisive. This doesn't mean you have to make all the decisions on the date, but you should definitely have some input. If he asks if you prefer Italian or Chinese, tell him. If he says movie or bar, you pick. Guys hate when girls say, I don't know, or it doesn't matter to their questions. And going out with someone who has no opinion or preference is super draining. Don't be afraid to speak up. Do number 6, keep the conversations light. So you're out to have a good time together. Make sure the conversation is enjoyable. There's absolutely no reason for you to talk about your exes or any other heavy subjects on a first date. Not only will it put a bad taste in his mouth, but it'll also make you look unbalanced and not really ready for a new relationship. Instead, focus on developing a connection so that he feels compelled to call you back. Ask him insightful questions and take a genuine interest to his life, job, and anything else he shares with you. You can even try to gain a bigger picture of who he is by asking questions like, how did you get your job, hobby, interest, etc. Make sure that these are semi-general so that he doesn't feel bombarded or pressured to reveal his entire life story. And above all, remember, men want to be with women who are fun and take their stresses away, not cause them. Make sure he feels good being around you. If you'd like to learn some more ways to come across as polite and interesting, then visit my website, www.coachnorth.com, and watch the free video presentation. There I'll teach you all you need to know about nailing the first date conversations. Do number 7, eat like a normal person. If you order the small salad and eat half of that, he's not going to think you're skinnier, prettier, more feminine, or mysterious. He's going to think you have weird food issues, and it'll probably make him a bit uncomfortable. Instead, eat like you normally would. Guys like it when women eat unself-consciously and with pleasure. They find it refreshing and that she can be comfortable and down to earth. Now the opposite goes for drinking. Just because you can finish 2 liters of wine no problem doesn't mean you should. Going overboard with booze on a first date is never a good idea. Not only does it make you more likely to say things you wouldn't otherwise, but the last thing you want to do is have to be carried home. Do number 8, handle the bill gracefully. There are 2 polite ways to do this. The first is when the bill comes, wait for him to make a move. When he does, reach for your purse and continue the payment process until he says, "No, I've got it." Then you can ask if he's sure, to which he'll probably say yes, so thank him and drop it. You don't want to come off as stubborn and overbearing on your first date, so let the man pay if he wants to. If he doesn't say anything about the bill, you'll have to split it. Be careful not to jump the gun on this one. If you speak too soon, he may think that you'd actually prefer to split it. The second way is to reach for the check when it comes instead of waiting for him to make the move. If he insists, offer to split the bill or at least leave the tip. He'll probably decline, so make sure that you offer to get the cab to the next destination, the movie tickets, a round of drinks, etc. Keep in mind that if you offer to pay or split, be prepared to actually pay or split. Don't play games. Say what you mean what you say. Do number 9, always say thank you. Surveys have shown that the number 1 reason why a guy doesn't call a woman again after a date is because they weren't grateful. So it's important to always thank him at the end of a date. Since some men think women are just in it for the free meal or drinks, prove him wrong by texting him an hour after the date has ended to thank him again. When you do this, don't shorten the text to a 1-word thanks. It sounds insincere. Instead, take the time to send a full, heartfelt message. Just don't go overboard. No matter how terrible a date may go, there is never an excuse for rudeness. So even if you don't hit it off, he'll appreciate that you had the class to thank him anyways. And now for do number 10, my last do. Be yourself. If a guy wants to take you on a date, it's because he's interested in getting to know the real you. By pretending to be someone you're not, you're cheating him out of meeting the fabulous woman you are, and you're cheating yourself by not being true to you. Instead, show him your true colors. After all, you want to be with someone who likes you for you, not for an act. Well, that's all for this video. Thanks so much for watching. I hope the do's I've shared with you here today help you have the perfect first date. If you have any questions for me, feel free to post them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer each of them. And lastly, if you'd like to show your support for my channel, you can do so by hitting the subscribe button. Until next time, take care and good luck.